All right, there we go. Oh yeah. I gotta grab the links and send it around. Hold on. Bada bam, bada bam, bada bam, bada bam, bada bam. Copy this. The link.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's for you. And then I gotta send it. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, did you manage to get the link and stuff out?
I think so. Let's see. Uh, I'm testing it if it works. Um, I think it does. It like this is how it showed on my end when I posted it. Oh, okay. Now it's working. Okay, now it's working. Okay. So, okay. Let me just send it over here. Okay. All right. I'm just sending it to others.
Yeah, cause the link thing was
Mhm.
like an early link, and it
Yeah.
probably yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it worked. I think. Question mark. But check. I'm testing it.
All right,
I think. Yeah. So it's okay. Okay. So we're live. We're good.
all right,
Yeah, we're
cool.
good. Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Well then.
how's it going, Dark Edge? Welcome to the interview. Well, Dark Edge Sonic, I forgot. It's it's I'm sorry. I forgot to read that part. Like it kills me. But yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining the live interview. Um.
Mm,
But yeah. We'll start getting things started and set up. So, all
mhm.
right. First. All right. Okay. I'm glad I didn't, rattled any feathers. Okay, that's good. But no. First question is,
Mhm.
what was your inspiration? I usually will say like for people who have YouTube or whatever, I say what like
Mhm.
started you to do YouTube, but I'm not sure if your YouTube channel is like in like
W-
the what's the word I'm looking for? Like
mm.
active, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say just
I get you.
YouTube. I'm just say what is your inspiration? Like I could say as an artist. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, as an artist and like just who inspires you to do what you do, basically.
Well, let's see. If I were to go back, um, when I was very young, I would like watch Disney movies and say like stuff like uh and all that. But before anything, I'm just gonna say appreciate this by the way for the interview. But anyways,
Hmm.
so I would say Disney, and Disney just inspired me, like say Bambi and all that. Even behind the scenes, the VHSs, and yes, people, VHSs were a thing. I'm, I was born 1993, so I know what that is. But there would be behind the
Wait.
scenes.
Pause. You was born in '93. You a year older than me? What?
Yep, I
Hold
sure
on. I
am.
thought I was older than you. Hold on, because I was like, yeah, I remember those days with the VHS
Nah.
tapes and oh man, that's crazy.
Yep. Yep, I we even had the collection of the classic movies and all that, like even the golden,
Yeah, the golden version of
the
the Disney sets and stuff.
yeah,
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 I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
We
had
had
some
those,
of
yeah,
those too. Yeah.
yeah. So Bambi was one of my favorites, and what I liked about those, I wish they did this back, now, but they show behind the scenes at the end of the credits of the thing. They would show behind the scenes of how things were made, and the one that got me was when I saw how they were drawing Bambi and crap like that. I just literally grabbed anything I could find. Yeah, I the one thing I grabbed was like I I'm not kidding on this. I fucking grabbed a Bible and just started drawing because my parents didn't really had much, so I was doing that. So yeah, I got in trouble, but they saw my talent and it just spread from there. And yeah, and it just went from there. And I even was a big hit, and even when I was a little kid, if that makes sense. And that's how it inspired me. So yeah,
Yeah, I give you mad respect and all that stuff. Like I always do that for the artists because like I said, I'm a writer and I'm a upcoming writer. But the thing is I have to give like the artists mad respect because drawing is boy, it can be kinda tough. Like it
oh
gets
yeah,
yeah. I said kinda
like
tough. It is tough. It can be tough. Like
oh yeah,
yeah, because trust me, I tried doing the art thing. Oh, my drawings was like, ugh, man, like yo, I'm bad. It even got to the point that only thing I could draw perfectly was Kirby's. That's the weird part. like,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. I get you with that. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, I mean, it's not easy as people think it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you may, like, I may have, like, quote, a gift, whatever, but even I knew, but I had to learn I wasn't the shit. I wasn't the OG because hit a realization when I went to, this one thing I was invited and, oh boy, I saw someone actually did better than me, and I even, well, at the time I hated losing, so I was kind of being a poor sport about it. So, but I learned not to be like that. I
mm-hmm.
learned, you're never truly finished as an artist. You learn from your experiences and you keep going and evolving, pretty much.
Okay,
But yeah.
okay, I can feel that. Second question. Hopefully this is not personal because I don't really answer
Mm,
personal questions on my interview,
no,
but
no, no. I mean, my life is all personal. It's all good.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
what would like
Mm,
um how can I put this? Oh yeah, this is why I mostly ask for the artist side. So thank goodness I still have all my questions and remember when I had asked my artist friends, but
mm,
um like for OCs and
mm.
like um yeah, for OCs and like your creations, like what kind of like inspire you like to make these particular OCs like that is it like a part that like a little bit of you is in every single OC or you just have
Um,
this drive or whatever
well, that's actually very interesting. I would have to say that it, for me, it was actually a passion that
hmm
happened when, at first, it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna do all this and do all that. But when I met my my third relationship around middle school, my was it I mean, may she rest in peace, but she inspired me to create things, to make things more than just I just draw this. No, I make something with heart because, well, yeah, I did get inspired with the whole thing like I mentioned. I was forced into this idea that, oh, my work has to be for, well, God, and I have to expand my art for God and be like Thomas Kincaid and make art and shit, you know? That's all I had. But she took me to this idea of have fun with it, you know? Like, have fun and do it if you want with it, even if it's a fandom, not just for church or events, because that's what my family was. They would have like me do art for like my job was literally just to do art and make stuff for church, and people would praise me and some teachers at school too, but it wasn't, it was more like a job than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But when I did it for my passion, and it it felt more connected, like I feel more happy. And hell, like this character you see here was through evolution of that. For example, I had this. I mean, I kind of took her thing a little too like personal at one point, but then I'm like, no, I see where she's coming with, because yeah, I would draw things like say um
Oh yeah, yeah. The I think your
sorry about
Wi-Fi
that,
kind of
still
bugged
acting
in a
up.
little bit.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, there we go, there we go. So I was saying, short end of the story is she she told me about OCs, and I just kind of like the idea of it. I'm like, make your original character and not be like this, you know, just make a character and then just like it just made my it kind of blew my mind, because I was very sheltered, so that's what, you know, what you see here, this character that I portray myself as online and stuff came from that love of the passion she showed me, that opening my mind to new possibilities. I'm grateful for her, and I wish she was here to, you know, to experience that with me still, but it's fine. Uh, yeah, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because I think the main thing that it's funny because I'm trying to like I'm not trying to make this part this like about me, but I'm just trying to relate and vibe with you because um like like I said, like I'm a writer or whatever, and like what really got me into like the thing of when I make characters and all that other stuff or whatever was um I always wanted to like give my whole little spill and get my creative like juices and stuff flowing, and I wanted to
Yeah,
really see could I, do something. And I can feel you on what you were saying earlier. You was like, make sure you put in a lot of passion and a lot of,
mhm,
a
yeah.
lot of love and stuff and what you create, what
Oh
you do and stuff like that. Like I definitely understand and feel you on that.
no, yeah, yeah. Don't get me started when my family just straight out, when they found out I wasn't doing quote God's work, they straight out told me, "You're making trash," pretty much, or "You're this is dumb." In their words, you know, not mine. Um, and it hurt. It really did, and it spiraled me into this depression. A lot of times, it made me feel like, what? Then I guess my life is nothing but to serve, if that makes sense. And I'm not. I'm gonna put a disclaimer. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, you know, quote, be a good person or do things for God if you're religious, but it's this is my experience. This is my, if you feel this is too much for you, I'm sorry, but this is what I went through, and I, I'm saying you are right to what you believe and what you do with that. You know,
Yeah,
that's
like
my disclaimer.
everybody have their own path and their own, ways that how they walk down the path and stuff. Um, like people shouldn't be because like that goes for anybody, really. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
like if you part of the religious path and all this stuff, that's cool. But sometimes you gotta respect and try to see things from other directions of how people walk their path. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Hmm.
because like everybody got different mindsets. Everybody works differently. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like the good thing you should do is to learn how to compromise and respect and come together with, even though these people have these differences and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just giving that out as a lesson to everybody. Just because you're hearing this part or whatever from Terios doesn't mean like you're a bad person or Terios is a bad person. It's just like this is what he had to go through. This is what the path that he had walked down to. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, you can go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's pretty much that for that. I mean, otherwise we'll be here all day. So if you have
Oh
any more
yeah, yeah. I know.
questions,
I just thought you had some more. My bad.
I mean, I could go into a depression spiral if you want me to. I'm kidding.
No, 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 no. That's then I would just be therapist at this point. I won't even be an interviewer. It's like I'll just be sitting here like, so how did that make you feel? Like I'm like, oh, that's
It
like the
all
worst
started when I
therapist.
was born.
My goodness. But
Uh, yeah.
the other question is
Mhm.
do how do you feel about
Mhm.
this once again is with the artist questions, because I think I asked my artist friends this before in they interview long time ago on my old channel.
Yeah.
um how do you feel about like people like this comes in with color design and just character design and all this
Mhm.
other stuff. Like, in your eyes, what would you see will be like a good character design or for colors and
Mhm.
like clothing and all that other stuff? Like, what in your eyes you would see as an ideal character, basically, like to draw and all
Well,
that.
let's see. As a character designer and as a illustrator, I would say what I've come. Well, how do I put this if it makes sense? Yes, there's a lot of people who say how to do this, how to do that, but in art, there's one thing I learned even from me from learning over time in school and all that and art class and yeah, I'm grateful for that because that takes a lot of money for people to take. But I would say the real answer is this: is that art is it doesn't have rules. It has what I like to call what's the word I'm trying to get at? It has like steps to take, but you take those steps and you integrate it that works. If like like yeah, there are some people who say, for example, my art or the way I do things, people would say I don't do it that way. I do it this way. And that's you. I do it one way, you do the other way. Like I've seen people who are painters who are like hell. I even had a teacher who was hated my art because I was a digital artist, and he was a painter. He was a graffiti artist, but he absolutely hates graphic design when it comes to digital because he says, "quote It's not real art if it's so easy to make on a computer."
Mm.
No, it is not, sir. Just because your process is not the same as our process does not make it any easier. It's like a two different paths. Imagine one path that's spiraling and going in different directions, the the other one is also crazy, but it's just difficult in different like ways, maybe with bumps in the road or whatever. That doesn't mean it's there's a fundamental. It's more of what path you take. But there are key points. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's just my style, like some people would say. But there are fundamentals to art. It's just you gotta like take that as you will and make it your own, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to art,
Yeah.
that's the best way to describe it. Yeah.
Okay. 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 I'm liking that answer. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Uh. Hold on, because I'm some of these questions I gotta skip because it don't really concern the whole situation or whatever. I just don't want to ask you just anything. That's trying
I
to keep
mean, I
on.
don't, I don't mind any other question. I mean, if I say no, I will let you know. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Um. Oh yeah, these were the questions me and Ward was kind of going through a little bit, but we didn't get to go through all of them because
Yeah.
some of them I had added on the thing, and these are indeed uh VA questions slash Sonic
Mhm.
questions and stuff like that. Because me and him was
Okay.
going on in the spill. We was talking about our voice acting stuff and the Sonic stuff. Um, who, what VA
Hmm.
actor you say you'll be inspired by when you do your work?
Let's see. I have Okay, I don't remember every single voice actor out there. I'll be completely honest. I kind of just know, but I do know a few. And one was Jim Cummings he's the guy who voices Winnie the Pooh, who voices Shere
Mm-hmm.
Khan, who voices Darkwing Duck. If you know that, that's back in the '90s. Everyone, that's you can tell how old I am for that.
No, you can tell. Oh, we are because I instantly know where you was going with that one. Like, yo, like,
Yes, yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. I would say let's see, another one, Jason Griffith, voice of Sonic, Shadow, and Jet the Hawk, and
mm-hmm.
other characters like um, that one character from Pokemon. I apologize if I forgot his name in English, but he also has voiced other projects. But yeah, like he is my favorite, and it's so sad. I have tried to find how to t- ting my voice to at least work with that, but every time, but I found that he can't really explain how he does his voices. He just does it, and it's interesting. Oh, hello there. Let's see what this says. Let's see. Oh, Dark Edge says. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Uh, whether it's on paper or digital art isn't easy for me. I commissioned Terios a couple of times, and I love the art style he does, even though how long Terios and I have known for each other. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just about to
yeah,
quote that before you did, but you
yeah,
quoted it before. But yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Of course, and yeah, yeah, exactly, and yeah, Dark Edge. I did make art for him recently, and I still need to finish work for him actually, and one for another person, and a list actually.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
hello there.
yeah.
Hi.
I'm finna sound
But
extremely
yeah,
flamboyant at the moment. I just gotta address Ace real quick.
but yeah.
Hey, Ace.
You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm doing this. I'm doing this. And soon we're doing the voice acting. Hi there, girlfriend. Angel Dust here.
But yeah, but
But yeah,
hi, yeah.
yeah,
But oh, go
yeah.
ahead, go
But
ahead.
going back to the voice actors, yeah. Blake. I forgot his last name. Voiced Angel Dust and the her and the other one, was he the researcher? I'm sorry, my brain's not here today. The two voice actors for Angel Dust. Still love them. They're amazing. I love how they portray, our amazing Spider Boy. So yes. Oh, meow. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah. I see.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just commenting.
Yeah, I was
Anyways,
like,
so
I was like,
Yeah.
it sounds like
There's
my special kitty has shown up. Meow meow to you too. Nah, I just wanted to mess with it.
no, 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 no,
Regarding
no, no, no. It's all good. I can. I mean, I get that. I used to do that, especially with my Spanish. When there've been people who tell me, not everyone, who say that my Spanish is good, especially when I lure people. Jokes aside, but voice actors again. Um, there are other voice actors but I can't remember their names. But mostly they're in cartoons, if I were to be honest. Mostly in anime. I just
mm-hmm.
don't remember all their, but I guess I can list characters if that helps to tell you what voices I enjoy besides the ones I just mentioned. Let's see. There's let's see. There's Alan Walker from D Gray Man. There's let's see. Ichigo Kurosaki.
Okay.
Who else? I'm trying to think of other characters. Now, let's see. Let's see. The guy who voiced Aladdin in Disney, Iago. Who else? Who else? Genie. Oh, that one we all know. Robert Williams. May he rest in peace. Um, yeah, there's too many. Fuck, there's so many, but the main one I mostly go with is Jason. But other characters I've been opening up to. Wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah, I saw
Hold on.
that.
Wait,
I
what?
was like, wait, Ace, who you airing at? You airing me for having too much fun? Well, I'm sorry.
Hell are you saying ill to? I'm amazing and fabulous, honey. or 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 how about this, Ace? Maybe I could do this if you don't mind me doing. Like, hold on, I gotta do this. Um, hey Ace, how's it going? I'm done. I'm done doing Sonic. All right. You want to do the next question before I? Let's see, Ace.
Yeah.
Uh,
Next question is. This is also Sonic related, but it's more of about the
mm-hmm.
video games and stuff.
Oof.
How
Okay, let's go.
how do you feel about the direction and just the
Hmm.
the direction and the what's the word I'm looking for? Because I just don't want to say direction. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the track record, there we go, of like the Sonic games nowadays. Do you agree? Are you with it, or do you think some things need
Um.
to be changed or something?
Well, I'm actually okay with the recent stuff. I'm a big fan of Frontiers. The music is amazing. The story. I love the characterization. I mean, there might be a few little nitpicks, but we're not here to talk about that. And I want this to be a positive video, not me ranting, for nitpicks. So, but overall, I love it. I would say it's been a rough path for Sonic. It's been so rough. Like, the fact that we went from he's a laughing stock and around when the years of Four Kids, how they portrayed Chris around that time to the games of the 2000s around like each game was either a hit or a miss or more a miss for some people because you can't really please every fan.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, it's just like I always have to say Sonic is the underdog when it comes to games. But now the fact he's rising up from movies to merchandising to from the games, I'm glad that we are this step. And yeah, some I've seen some people still complain about things of Sonic, but then again, every fandom has their people who complain. You can't please everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. I say they're doing a good job, and the fact that they're even making Frontiers 2, let's go. And they're actually listening to fans, criticisms, and they're taking it and they're applying it to the games. Not only that, but the fact that we're also getting another movie and more TV shows, and it's going good. And I mean, despite of the marketing and people, taking up a lot of merchandise, and then they just, like, well, okay, what I mean is that people been hoarding up the merchandise, and some fans can't get to it. But despite all that, it's still good. I say we're in the right path for what we're at with Sonic.
Yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
yeah.
As well. No, no, what you was about to say?
I was just reading the chat.
Oh,
That's it
okay.
pretty much. Unless I'll be here talking about all kinds of stuff, but yeah, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, like what I'm saying, like I agree, but like the funny thing about it was I know some people didn't like Sonic Forces like that. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
was cool with like Sonic Forces and Frontiers and
Hmm.
the what was it, Shadow Generations and all that stuff.
Oh my god. Oh, that one. Yes, that one. Oh, okay. I'll be honest. That one made me cry. That one made me cry because it was my third girl. Sorry, it was one of my girlfriend's dreams. May she rest in peace. Uh, to see a shadow game come out like that, just straight out, and then Frontiers. I, I'm not kidding. I wish I was able to experience that with her, but unfortunately, it's not the case. But it's fine.
Speaking of
Anyways,
like a new like a shadow game and stuff, like yo, y'all Sega, like don't just stop there. Like yo, put Shadow to work, please.
I'm
Like
yeah,
give him some
yeah,
more.
exactly.
Like
I'm gonna be honest. I've been calling Sonic Shadow Generations because I'll be completely honest. I don't play the Sonic Generations part. People are gonna hate me on that, but that's because I kind of already played it. It's the same thing, just height, little differences here and there. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's good, but
you know the
it's just
funny thing about it when I streamed it, right? Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna send you my stream.
oh, definitely do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Well, I know you probably don't want to watch me go through the Sonic Generations part and just want to see the Shadow part, but I did both parts, right? And when I firstly
Mhm.
booted it up, I was like, how about we just go right into this Shadow stuff? And then I was like, oh, okay, all right, nah, I will do it in order. Yeah, don't kill me. And
Yeah,
then I was like,
it's not, yeah, but the thing is, there really isn't an order because they're both the same game, just different perspectives. There's no really who is in front or not. Like, yeah, you could say Sonic came first, but while Sonic is in the void, or whatever the fuck you want to call it,
mm-hmm.
is straight out, just doing his thing, while Shadow is dealing with alien puberty. I'm kidding. That's how I like to call it, alien puberty, with fighting his dad and trying to save his friend and his dad slash his other dad slash creator. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Anyways, but yeah,
nah, you good.
noob. I'm not a noob. I'm sorry. Anyways, okay. Let's see. Darkness actually said something that was interesting. I saw.
All
We're in
right.
a good timeline of Sonic fan. So wait. So we're in a good timeline. Sonic fan characters are still being made this day. Sega has so much money not only because of the Frontiers, but also the movie saga, and won't have to worry about going uh uh oh, bankrupt. I'm sorry. I got you.
Yeah, like I agree.
I'm not a noob. If anything, I'm amazing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I agree, and that's good because we'll get more
Yeah.
chances for other games cause I'm sorry to just say that about like Sega and all that stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
Sega. No, no, no. It's
yeah,
all good. Don't worry about it. I knew what you meant. But yeah, it's yes.
Yeah, because like it's good for like Sega to finally tap in for some of those other franchises that needs to like come right back out. I'm looking at you, Jet Set Radio and freaking uh
Yeah.
uh uh
Well,
what's that other Golden Axe? That's if
um,
they want to bring that back, but you know.
I mean, in due time. Right now, they're dealing with their moneymaker.
Oh yeah,
God,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. That sounds
No,
so
no,
bad.
no, no. You know, it's like if it's not Sonic or Yakuza, they don't want to talk right now. Like that's how they
Exactly.
feel.
It's like I could just imagine they're like Sonic. You could yes, dance. That's right. Show it to the fans. Good boy. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Well
Yeah, please, man.
let me rephrase that. If it's not Sonic, Yakuza, or Persona, then they don't
Exactly.
want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, either that or freaking Shadow. Shadow. Oh my God, the merchandising of that. I mean, I'm still. I mean, my God, I remember. I mean, God dang, like he's been ever since the movie came out. Don't get me started with the whole Keanu Reeves thing. Like everybody was going nuts. Like, yeah, I like Keanu Reeves, but I'm not the biggest fan of Keanu Reeves. I mean, he did good in The Matrix though. But yeah, but anywho, he did pretty good in acting though. But anywho, just like just to finish this topic about that, the Sonic Team Racing. Oh, the Sonic Team Racing. Sorry, I'm not here today. Okay, now I got it. The new racing game that's coming out. The fact that Sega is actually marketing with different companies like SpongeBob, TNT, Minecraft of all things, even though we technically were fighting them with the chicken jockey thing. And then don't get me started with even like SpongeBob of all things. SpongeBob.
I
And
know
then
the
we have
SpongeBob
Avatar, Let's
and
Go.
I,
I think it's strange, but hey, I mean, if it gets, I mean, it sounds fun. I'm gonna say that even it's like a drug trip. I know people are they want certain characters in, but we'll have to just wait and see what's in there.
I know the SpongeBob and a lot of Nicktoon
Yeah.
characters has been added into a lot of kart racers lately. So it's like it's not too far fetched, but it's like really you gonna put SpongeBob in this like Sega environment with this a little weird.
Oh, let's see. Right. Let's see.
But
Yeah.
next question
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
um it's another Sonic related one. How do you feel about I remember me and Ward was talking about this. Not in his interview. We was just talking about this before. It was like more VA stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who like I know Roger Craig Smith gets kind of a
Yeah. Yeah. He gets kind of hate, and I get it. I mean, I get it. Yeah. It's it's kind of sad. It
yeah.
Hell, even Jason had death threats when he showed up as Sonic. Don't get me started on that. Even Amy's voice actor got death threats when later on when Sonic Boom came out. Which I must say this: don't hate on the actors. They're just doing their job, and you gotta blame the directors, not them, if anything.
Yeah, that's something to say. Like sometimes
Yeah.
a voice actor can be like badly directed or
Mhm. Yeah.
like just playing the character that really, you know what I'm saying, really didn't suit
Yeah.
what the style they usually go for. Like you can't hate
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
VAs for
yeah,
that,
yeah,
man.
yeah, exactly. I'll give an example. Like if people start throwing stuff at me right now, but like Keanu Reeves Shadow and Sonic X Shadow Generations with that extra thing. Yeah, he was cool, but I can tell. either he was a little occupied or they had to rush him because most of the lines were kind of there. Like he sounded better in the movie than in the game, if I were to be honest. But it's still pretty cool he was there. Voicing, Shadow as movie Shadow. So I won't take that away. Yeah. Oh, Darkness said something. It looks like fun, but I expect me to get the. Oh wait, no wait, let me fix that. It looks like fun, but don't expect me to get the second games. I want until possible December. Oh yeah, Dark Edge is slasher by the way. Darkness. Yeah, you met him before.
Yeah.
hmm Princess A says, "How do you feel, emo Sonic or Fabulous Silver?" I mean, that's not too far fetched. What I was when I was a teen, I was emo Sonic. When I was a teen,
Wait,
I used
Fabulous
to be a runner.
Silver. When I hear about Fabulous Silver, it reminds me of that one parody
Oh,
thing that I
oh
seen.
my goodness! I know exactly what you mean. The one from Tales and Friends. That one, right?
Yeah, but
But like,
but we going to
yeah.
McDonald's and then
Oh my goodness! Like,
yeah,
hi there, rude girlfriend. How you doing?
yeah, but it's
How
a
you doing, Ace?
helicopter.
Yeah, yeah,
I
sis. Let's do
swear.
this.
I was like, yo, what gave them the inspiration to turn silver? Like what? Like silver is so
Oh my
like
goodness. Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. And yes, and Dark Edge. Yes, really. Let's see. Where were we at that conversation? I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to like
oh,
go
what was
into.
talking about Roger Craig?
Oh, right, Roger Craig. Yeah, he gets a lot of head. Uh,
He gets a lot of head. That's hilarious. He probably does from I don't know who, but yeah, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, don't take me out.
that's just say a lot of hate.
Yeah,
Oh my god, someone's gonna take that out of context. Like I did, I say, "Hey yo."
we're like, oh yeah, Jason
Oh,
Griffin, you get a lot of head.
hello there. Hello there, VO. Yeah, Roger Craig Smith gets um a uh, uh gets a lot of hate, and I don't. It's it's not his it's not his fault. It's the direction, but he's gotten better, especially with Frontiers and so on. Is he my favorite? Far from it, but he is good for what he is. I don't hate him, and sending death threats no good. That's no good. If you send death threats, you're a pleb.
The funny thing about it, bro, I think I'm the only guy that was always behind Roger Craig, like since day one, cause like he's like my favorite for some other reason. Like I'm
Yeah, people are
sorry,
gonna take that out of context. Yeah, I know.
but yeah, I'm sorry, cause like some of the other Sonics, I know I'm gonna get heat for this. I'm like, you should
Mhm.
expect this because I'm more of a
Yeah.
Shadow fan than the Sonic fan. But
Oh, same here. Don't get me started. I mean, I practically have merchandise, but continue.
yeah, but like, cause like my only problem with uh Sonic, like his previous voices, is like they seem a little bit too like uppity, if that's even a word. Like he seems a little bit too like, hey guys, like you know what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yeah,
like okay, that's cool and all, but
yeah,
like sometimes we preferred a little bit more of a subdued voice, a little bit, to bring it a lot more cooler, and you know what I'm saying. And
right,
Surprise, motherfucker.
hey,
right.
Apollo with the sub, thank you.
A brother from another mother, I see.
Yeah, but freaking, I don't know. I just like Roger Craig's take on it and stuff, and
Oh,
also
look at that! Look at that! He just subscribed. Let's go! Look at that! That's so
Slap
cool.
Terios for that joke. Hey, look, I'm
Oh wait,
interviewing him. I
hold on.
can't slap him.
I had to do this. I had to do this. Hold on. I forgot to do this. I'm sorry. I forgot to subscribe. No, I'm being terrible. Slaps Terios for that joke. Hey, I'm just gonna say this. Hey. Would you rather have me be sounding depressed than actually trying? Anyways, yeah. So, continue. We're saying. I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, it's alright. Freaking like when I first heard him in Sonic Colors, like I was really digging the voice because it was like a more like smoother and like and no, I'm not like giving the character graces just because he voices Chris Redfield and know how much of a
Mhm.
Resident Evil fanboy I am. No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm just saying like
Yeah,
I'm digging his
like
Sonic voice. Yeah.
yeah, like I respect every voice actor, especially voice acting. It's interesting. In Japan, voice acting in Japan is so much more respected than over here, and I wish we have that. Like hell, if a voice actor dies, they give them the utmost respect. Like hell, and KH, the voice actor for Phil's voice actor in Japan, was
Mhm.
silenced, and even in the English version. And actually, I got that hot take actually from Apollo, by the way, when he told me that. So you could tell him that he's the one who told me that. Um, yeah. So, but yeah.
Oh
But if
yeah, hold on.
anything,
I gotta point this out for Apollo. Um, yeah, man. Like, if somebody don't jump ahead of you or whatever, and we can, what I'm saying, get some stuff going or whatever, I'll put you on the list. I interview you. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I love giving people
yeah,
platforms and stuff like that. You know. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
Like, yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. If anything, I'm gonna say on this is on the voice actors. I'll give an example. Like, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? I just had it. Kirk Thornton. I almost said like Kirk Thorndike for some reason. I don't know why I keep doing that. Kirk Thornton.
Mhm.
I I'm not the biggest fan with his voice acting for Shadow, but he it's not because I hate it. It's more of I feel he has potential, but I can tell that it's either there's some things there that I feel could be amped up. Like for example, like I love Sonic X Generations. I play it, but when he does his yell or he fights or he tries to say, something like out of anger, it feels like he's holding back. I don't know if it's the direction or he physically can't. So I give that respect that if he can't, because he is kind of an old guy. So you got to be patient with that. And
Mhm.
then there's that where he does very emotional or very like soft things like with Maria when it comes to talking a certain way. That's where he shines is when he gets emotional. But that's just me. And well, I mean, he's gotten better too with his voicing because he did use when he first came out on Sonic Boom. I'm gonna be real. Now this might make people laugh, and I hope you take that as a joke and not too offended.
Mhm.
I mean offended. To me, he sounded like a chain smoker when he first came out. Like
That's
he's
funny because what killed me was he sounded, in my opinion, he sounded like a Dragon Ball Z villain. Like he didn't sound like a chain smoker to me. Like his early works with Sonic Boom and stuff, like he sounded like a Dragon Ball Z villain to me. Like it's like I don't know if is it me, but that's just what I got from it.
I mean, I was just imagining him having like a pack of cigarettes. Like he was so stressed out of his own game that like he just got an addiction from smoking a pack, and then Rouge just keeps telling him,
I'm
"Don't
trying to
smoke." And
remember.
he's like,
I'm trying to remember
"You
that
don't
one
tell me
line
what
he
to do."
said. I think it was like, "Your craftsmanship It's a disgrace to all
Oh,
hedgehog, something like that.
your
Yeah,
your your craftsmanship skills are was it are shame to all hedgehog kind. That's something like that. I don't fucking
yeah, it
remember.
was something like that, and I was like,
It was,
yo, he sounds like a Dragon Ball Z villain.
but I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and say this. We all know that possibly uh, that version of Shadow is kind of the weakest one, and it's not what you think. There's no, there's nothing about him, barely anything about him. You could put him. Yeah, he's angry. He has this, but there's no connection. And apparently, I found out that it was supposed to be a story for him, but they cut it because apparently they thought it would be too much.
Mm.
As as what I learned, and that kind of makes me a little sad because I kind of would have liked him. But it is what it is. Like the design looks cool. I'll give you that. You can tell they wanted to make sure nobody gets angry with that design. Like every so, but yeah.
Oh, speaking
Any
of
other question?
Shadow,
Oh, go ahead.
no, no. I mean, we're gonna go to the next one. I just gotta make this stupid acknowledgement. Speaking of Shadow, that was this funny joke I saw on Twitter, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, and you know the scene from Shadow the Hedgehog where he's like, Shadow, Android, am I an Android too? Like that
That's from
line.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Shadow the
yeah.
Hedgehog.
Well,
But yeah,
he says that because he saw a bunch of androids, and I mean,
yeah,
I'd
but
be weirded the fuck out if I saw another version of myself.
yeah, but here's the topic the topper about that joke. They had a clip of that, right? And it was just a picture of an Android phone that looks like Shadow. Like it was an adorable like Android phone plushie thing that looks like
What?
Shadow. And it was a picture of that, and it
Okay,
had Shadow just flipping out
okay,
like Shadow Android.
okay. That is actually funny.
Yeah,
But
that's what
yes,
killed me.
Vio was actually saying something here. I don't
Okay,
want
go
to ignore
ahead.
people in the
Yeah, go ahead, go
conversation,
ahead,
so
go ahead, go
let me
ahead.
see here. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. 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 Princess A said, Sur- "Survivor or Killer if you were a scary movie." Are we allowed to answer these or no? Because
Oh,
I'm not sure.
wait. That's what I'm finna get to. And when I'm done answering these questions, we're gonna have a segment that the audience, like the live audience, can ask
Oh,
questions to.
okay.
I do that every
Oh,
single time.
okay. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I should have told you
Vio
that
says.
earlier.
Let's see. Vio says. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, well, like, we're not talking about just hot takes. About that. But yeah, I mean, this is. I mean, yeah, like an interview with you would be awesome. You know, with him and you and all of that. But it's mostly about you as a creator, a content creator, or a artist or whatever.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah,
it's more of a platform to get yourself, known, to get yourself and just to get yourself and your
yeah,
thoughts and stuff out there and all that other stuff. Like
yeah,
it's not really meant for if that the case, you should be on the podcast then if you want to just be like, oh,
yeah.
give me a topic and we
I
just
think.
rip something a new one type
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely. He would be really good at that. Um, yeah, he would. He is really depth when it comes to topics like games or subjects. I think he'll be great for that.
Matter
Um,
of fact, hold on. I'm gonna ask him this: how well are you are with hot takes and rants and stuff, Apollo? Because I have a side series that I've been looking for to have a co-pilot with, and it was going to be
mm,
it was going to be a series where I do live rants about something, and because I'm trying to bring the rants back, because I know people
um,
like the rants on my channel back then. And if you want to, if
yeah,
you want to be like a co-pilot of that, Apollo, you can just let me know, and I'll set something up. mean, you can just give hot takes or rants about stuff that's going on and all that stuff. Yeah.
All jokes aside, I'm gonna say this. What about me? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I mean, can your anger level of rants can go up to that high? If
Oh,
that's the case,
I
I'll
mean,
add you in there too.
don't get me started. I can rant. No, this guy here had to calm me down the other day. I can go rant. I can rant. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Also, yes, Apollo, you are correct. Sonic Boom, well, it's not meant for everyone. It was meant to be a more comedic side series. It wasn't supposed to be taken serious. So I understand that. That's true. Very true.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And no, not my altar. I'm kidding. Anyways,
Yeah. Next question though. This is gonna venture away from the Sonic stuff. This is
oh no,
about
not a venture. No, I'm kidding. I get you said.
this is about it's still about video games, but it's just venture away about the Sonic stuff. So like
Okay.
the video game industry and like how video games and stuff is set up and stuff like would you say they still cooking? Like they still doing a good job, or do you think there's some things that need to be fixed with the industry and how video games are structured and everything else and stuff like that?
The best thing I can say is, well, how things are now these days. Video games have evolved from when I was a kid. Like back then, I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna sound like an old fart here, but back in my day, no, um,
I
video
mean,
games was
you keep
more.
forgetting
I
who you
mean,
talking to right now. So you know, what I'm saying? But no, go ahead.
well, you whippersnapper, I'm older than you. I'm sorry.
Right? Like, get off my lawn. It's like, no, let's stop.
Exactly. No, no, but no. If I had to say is, video games back then, I felt I felt we're more liberal to what they were able to do, and by having like more time to process a game now, it's like you can put a game that's not finished yet and send it off, and then fix it while it's people are playing it or whatever, and then they keep adding stuff to it, which I get it that money and and corporate people like try to get the best out of their buck, because in the end of the day, as much as we like to say, yeah, this is all fun and stuff, this was made out of either with mostly with money, but not much of love, unless you type of thing. Hold on, let's see what Violet says.
Mm.
Let's see. Gaming was more of an art. Yeah, exactly. A niche art that the developers actually put their heart and soul into. But now it just feels like a competition. How expensive the world can be, or how much money we can squeeze. Exactly what I was trying to
Exactly.
say.
They
Yeah,
just chasing a bag. I feel
yeah,
you on that.
yeah.
Like,
Like
yes.
I'm now I'm gonna put a red flag here. Anybody who has a Nintendo Switch 2, I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying how it's going on right now. So no hate, and I don't hate Nintendo. Get that out of your head. I practically have an Mario bag somewhere in my room, but that's like one way to get the pass.
To get the Nintendo pass. So now let me
And to
stop.
get the Nintendo pass. See, I'm not a hater. I own Nintendo product. See,
Yeah, I totally got a Rosalina plushie like in my room. Like, come on, I'm still with Nintendo.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, and yeah, yeah, and I also see Princess Ace going brown. Anyways, so yeah, Violet has a point there. And oh wait, let's see. He says out of consumers. Yeah, it's true. Like I'm not gonna say names here for the sake of privacy, but I came across someone who was basically a version of a toxic consumer, where they would consume only because it's of their favorite brand. The guy literally, um, instead of like waiting for this thing to come out, wouldn't stop looking in his darn wallet and see how much money he's spending over this one thing that he barely knows anything about. And let's just say he kind of has to pay debt now because how much of he has to you know, how much when he literally got what he got it from GameStop, this thing. Then he returned it to GameStop because he wanted a better deal at Best Buy. But but now he can't return it back because something happened, and now he has to pay extra bullshit now. So uh, it's insane how the marketing can be with people with the. It's like I'm not here saying it was a bad idea for the Switch, but does anybody feel like it came in a little too late? Like we should have had like what the Nintendo Switch 4 by now? Why is
Yeah.
it that we have it now?
Also,
It's
the
it's
funny thing is, I'm just had to
yeah.
add, if you that heavy on video games, and video games is so much of a thing that put you in debt, then you have a problem, sir. You need to fix that.
Okay, let's see. Darkness says, I don't hate Nintendo. I have a Fire Mario hat, a Luigi plushie, Pikachu plushie, a hat of my opinion. Sorry. And a hat, in my opinion, the best bet is that to emulate games, that would be people's best bet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, or just wait for the sales. Like me, I grew up with little money. I lived in the projects, and kind of still do, but kind of not in a better neighborhood. But now it's hell. I mean, don't get me started. How I was surprised I even got a PS5 for my birthday. Here's the thing, I I was so poor. I was practically had a DS. I had a PlayStation 2, and I still have it. And I never had a generation game after that, besides the PlayStation 5. Now I'm stuttering. Goddamn. Damn. Oh, Violet has to say something. Nintendo used to be all about consumer, all about fun, involving, and trying not. Oh, sorry, innovating and trying not to do uh to be like the other companies when it comes to powerful tech. Now it's just another tech promo. No, wait, no, sorry. Core Pro. Sorry, dyslexia. Uh, yeah. What do you say on that, Kyo?
Um, I agree. Nintendo was kind of like in their own lane there when they really wasn't trying to really think about chasing. Like they really was thinking about like the consumer and the fun and the passion and all that other stuff, and now all that stuff just been thrown out the window. That one guy in the background, it's because Reggie's gone. They're like, oh, look here, look, that's probably not it, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I
yeah,
see Ward popped in. Hold on, let me get this. I'm gonna have to watch this stream later. Oh yeah. Well, thank you for popping in general,
yeah, yeah,
Ward. Yeah. You kind of know I kind of laid it on Ward a little hard with the content because he did. I don't think he watched the other things I released yesterday or whatever. But yeah, don't worry, you can catch up, man. No rush, no rush. There's always a
yeah,
vibe of these live streams and stuff, and you can see them by going to the
yeah,
live
yeah.
tab. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, and if anything, just to put on that, if you want to get to know me more, just take a look on the description later on the when this thing gets posted and look at my work or so. But yeah, yeah, of course, and
Oh yeah,
like
I'm tripping. Yeah, you did watch it. Yeah, cause you was there. Okay, my bad, Ward. I derped out, man. This brain of mine. I'm 31. All right, leave me alone. Anyway,
hey,
um,
hey, 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 look at that.
but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, of course, and smiley face to you. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, that's the we're not. I don't want to keep talking about Nintendo and the corporate of our universe of our system and society. So, any other questions?
Oh yeah, we got one more question. It's about music, and then we just go to the live feed and let them ask you some things. All right,
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, of course.
all right, so question about music. This is
Hmm.
the how can I put this question? Because people gonna be like, oh well, you know, in that genre, you know what I'm saying. So I'm making a more of an open wise thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I got you.
what what you consider would be a one like the genre of music that you like, but
Hmm.
like what will be like how can I put this? A genre that you like, but do you have a feeling like does that genre ever failed musically? Like you know how like there's different
Yeah.
generations of each
Oh
particular
yeah,
genre.
I know exactly what you
Yeah.
mean.
Which like generation of the of your favorite genre of music that you like per se? Yeah. Cause
Well,
I know like with rap or whatever you have like
yeah.
the early and then the yeah you know yeah.
Well, if I were to say, I think right now, if I were to say the one thing that might be dying is, um, now I know for the fact it's not rap. Rap is alive in so many shapes and form, and either negative or positive, which, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say, I think would have to be, um, what's it called? There's one genre that's very niche, and it's what I like, and that is let's see, possibly maybe gothic or emo genres. Mostly people are now into pop, K-pop, a lot of instrumental, anime themes,
Mm-hmm.
and there are a few. Sorry, there are a few that are surefire to be like, you know, very different when it comes to like, but like or like those that sound that kind of genre. But I have to say, I think instrumental metal is also one of them too, because I enjoy when it comes to like people from different cultures like come together with like metal instrument like okay, let me explain all this. Instrumental metal is pretty much where metal comes together with classical, and they mix it into this almost like theatrical opera-esque kind of like
Oh,
epic
kind of like a
music. Or
metal ballad type thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
don't hear that anymore, and the best one I could say is probably Attack on Titan. If you heard that track, the people who made that was Epica, which is a band that I listen to, and you don't hear that anymore. You mostly hear rap, pop, a little bit of maybe R&B, or but you don't get to see you don't like
Yeah,
it's like
I feel you. I'm missing
yeah.
the rock and metal ballads as well too, cause
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Those aren't bad. I'm not hating. I'm not here to say. I'm not here to say you and your monkey music. Shit like
I was like, yo, wait a minute, wait a
No.
minute.
I
No.
remember. I
I
remember
got you.
there
No,
was
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
yeah. Because like I've seen old people when they say like, what's going you and your jungle music and your they'll forget.
Yeah, like one of them old like really old people like yeah you and your jungle rock and roll and
Yeah,
monkey
because like
music and all that yeah.
and then hipster music is also going off too. And don't get me wrong, I'm not here to hate on hipsters. The only hipster I hate is my art teacher. He can jump off a cliff. and the one who hated the one I mentioned.
Yeah.
If you want, yeah,
Yeah, I don't like that take on art when you was that he had that you was
yeah,
playing earlier. Yeah, I don't like that take.
yeah, yeah. Don't get me started. I would rant about him if I want to, but I'm gonna be respectful about it
Yeah.
for now. I mean, what? But not only that, the guy didn't even think the guy blah blah. Damn it! The guy gave me a B because he wanted me to try better, even though I did all the criteria and everything, and he gave everyone a B too, not just me. He gave everyone a B. He said, "I reason why I don't give anyone A's is because I want them to try better." And I'm like,
what? But
"What the
it's like
fuck?"
what I am. Oh my god! If I ever had a teacher like that for my language arts class, we'll be boxing. Like we'll be fighting
I
in
was
that
supposed to
class.
be a teacher. I was told by the people who paid for my, or who quote paid for my college, and then fucking lied to me, and then I had to go and pick up trash to, pay the bill. No joke on that. Um, like, yeah, if I knew that, I would have said screw you, and I would have left. But no. Oh, and I also lost my girlfriend around that time, so he can go suck it. Sorry if I say that.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I can feel you of having like dark ages when it comes to like certain like
Yeah,
school or college things. Because like yeah, high school was not
yeah,
the best for me, and I say that like
no,
countless times, bro. High school was
yeah.
like the worst for me, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah,
No, but this was college. This was college, dude. This was when shit like that happened. This was my college, and but anywho, back to the music subject.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's even classic classic rock is dying too a little bit, and if it's there, it's very little. Like
Hmm.
the it's you may be able. I mean, I'm gonna sit here and say you may be able to hear it here and there, but it's only either random or you don't really hear it that much. Like, or it's in an AI instrumental format, which I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole. I have my own opinion on that. I don't want people to get on my ass for that. So yeah, unless you want to talk about it. Let's see.
No, no. I was thinking about when we was talking about earlier with the lack of like metal and rock ballads nowadays. Because like I'm now thinking of that one ballad. I'm trying to remember the name of the band. Was it Lost Horizon or something like that? The
Yeah,
band that did that one
yeah.
song that everybody memes to holy heck the whoa whoa whoa.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that song, bro. I was listening to like the full song, like that whole entire ballad, and it is fire. Like yo,
No, 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 no. I get what you're saying because one thing I remember, and I think people still don't get it, is that one Evanescence song. That one Evanescence song, the one that became a meme. That's a good ass song, but people don't hear the entire track. They only hear that one part, and then they make a meme out of it, and then they
yeah,
say it's a silly song, and I'm like, no, it's a good song.
yeah. I
It's
agree
a
with
good
that.
song. Like God, I'm sorry. I know it sounds like I'm going all simp, but I mean,
No,
she's
no,
a
no.
good
I feel you
singer.
on that because like there's a lot of new metal songs that I
Yeah, like
enjoy
like
that
like that
been
music. You
memed to
don't get to
hell
hear that
too.
music anymore. That song,
Mm-hmm.
those musics, like from Evanescence to all the old classics that you used to hear back in the day, like quote people say the Hot Topic days. Those are kind of gone now, and it kind of is depressing. And no, I'm not talking about the edgelord kids in Hot Topic. I'm talking about the what you associate the music in Hot Topic, if
No,
that
no.
makes
Look,
sense. What
I
people would say.
cannot hate on you about that. I was Mr. Edge in my
Hmm.
younger years and stuff. Like, man, I'm trying to tell you, them songs when I
Yeah,
was listening to them,
yeah.
like they totally hit different for me. I can feel you when it's when they meme a song and you just feel some type of way about uh uh freak like the one Linkin Park song. No, the one that was in the Transformers movie. Like that one is meme to holy hell, bro. I'm like, yo, that song is actually good. Don't meme it. Like, it's a good
I
song.
know exactly. Don't get me started. Like when I saw the one where Goofy is singing that Evanescence song, I'm like, it's funny, but what the fuck? Why? You know
Yeah,
which one I'm talking about? I don't want to sing it because I don't want like this to get flagged. But I mean, it's like you know which one.
yeah.
And then it's like I like people don't look into these songs and they're so good. Like I mean, I'm not gonna be here to sound like you. Oh, what's it called? I'm like, oh, my genre of music is not as, epic as yours or like mine's underground. No, I listen to underground music or unknown artists because you find rare treasures like that, and I mostly find it in Spotify, and there's a lot of music in there I found, and I be honest, I kind of quit radio music a long time ago. I just found they all sound the same or they all sound, but that's just me. You don't have to be me, I mean, unless you want it, then that would just be weird.
But no, I agree though. I don't really mess with the whole radio play and all the. I just be like, yo, especially when
Yeah,
I'm in the car. I just be like, yo, let me hit this playlist from Spotify real quick or this
exactly.
YouTube
Like,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's like,
yeah,
yeah. All
yeah,
right. Well,
yeah.
that was the last question. Now we turn it over here to the audience.
Right.
Audience, may
Let's
you
see
present
what
us
Dark
with your
Edge says.
questions?
Okay, good lord, what is the world that has to absolutely not fair? That's exactly why I did not decide to go to college. Uh, well, I wouldn't say don't go to college. I say, to be honest, Dark Edge. I'm gonna say this is that my experiences just was bad. One, I had a bad caseworker. Two, uh, they messed me up because I was in a wrong program. Three, I got bad eyesight and they didn't want to help me with that. Yeah, that's another thing too. You didn't know. I technically legally blind as an artist, so I'm not fully blind. I can't see details. So
Oh,
there's that. Yeah. Uh, I have something called aniridia. It's where I don't have the iris in my eyes, so everything seems very sharp and blurry at the same time, and I'm very sensitive to lights. Yeah. So
oh.
anyway, yeah.
Well, shoot,
Anywho, yeah, yeah,
no, I was gonna say, I kind of feel you
yeah,
on that, cause, like I am, what they call it? I'm farsighted, so it's like anybody
yeah.
could really come like really that close. Like I just be completely blind. Like I had to wear like certain glasses and stuff myself, so I can feel that.
Right. Yeah. So, well, I do have to wrap. I do have. I mean, we can still be here for a bit, but I do have to go somewhere late. In a bit, but don't worry about it. It's not that important. It's
Okay.
just someone wants to.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's more
that's
someone needs me in a chat. But no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But I wanted to say one thing. Mention here what Darkness said, if you don't mind.
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
mean the reason why because I feel like learning everything needed to learn high school as much as I wanted to go to college. I decided not to because how else would I have learned? Well, the thing about college is I hate to say this, it's your entry level to get a job. I hate to say that. It's what it is. If it's just how it is. It's like most jobs you kind of needed a college degree, at least something. So, and some, while you can, it's not 100%, you know. Yeah. So, um, but yeah. So, but I would just say that's depends on your decision on that, your opinion on that. It's the best I could say. Yeah. But on that note, with that eyesight thing, I even and this is about art, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, I um I was actually ridiculed in DeviantArt and other places about me being a blind artist. I don't mention this that much anymore because I got kicked out because I was a fake artist, calling myself blind. Um, what am I supposed to do? Shove a paper up your face and then just say that I have this? Not all blindness is the same. Kind of messed up. But yeah. You wanted to say something?
Oh, I was just like I said earlier, if the chat don't have like a couple of questions or whatever, or if you that much in a hurry to
Um.
handle your thing,
Oh no
we
no no
can.
no 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 no! It's fine. I actually got a message. They said it's cool. Don't worry about it. So
Okay. Well, I'm just giving the chat some more time to throw in some more
um
questions, and then we can sign out and yeah.
yeah. I mean, Ace did say something and above. If you remember what it was, it was
Hold on, let me scroll
yeah
up. Let me see what it was. 'Cause it
yeah
was something about like
yeah
a survival, like a serial killer or something like that. Hold on.
yeah. I was very confused about that. What was that about?
Oh, if you was in the scary movie, will you be a survivor or a killer or something like that?
Hmm. Let's see. Let me think about this. For how I'm. Let's see. I'll be honest with you because of how I'm not gonna put too much emphasis, but how I can be broken of how my state of being is when how I was grown up. I think I might be. I mean, I wasn't exactly the best person when I was a kid and when I was a teen because I did stab someone with a pencil when they pissed me off, and I did fight people. So I would say if I wasn't fixed by my previous relationship, I think I probably would have been a psychopath. I'll be honest. I think I would
I'm
have been bad
I'm gonna let you
because
know. Don't feel some type of way because I did something
yeah,
worse when I was a kid. That was way more violent than that.
uh, I did used to hurt animals, but I'm not gonna finish that. And
Have,
other things.
I ain't trying to
Yeah, I'm not
I ain't
gonna.
trying to make this like a one up thing, but
No, 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 no.
have
Of
you
course not.
ever had a situation when you dealt with a bully and then you had to hit him upside the head with a locker?
Um, well, I did I did shove the guy's head into a wall and made him bleed. That was one thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think we had an even like play field here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
yeah, yeah.
and here's the thing. I'm skinny. I don't have this kind of strength. And hell, there was one time this guy burnt my hands with hot glue, and I shoved my hands up to his face. That's how. That's when I broke. When I got mad. So, if anything, I'm glad that I changed because I think I would have been a really bad person,
Yeah, I
a
feel you on
really,
that.
really messed up person. I mean, I got DID. I got all kinds of crap on my end, and I don't want to be that person again. I don't want to be that person ever again. Yeah.
Why did I get
Let's
this
see.
notification late? Well, you about to read it. I was just about to, yeah. But go ahead.
Oh, if you want to read it, you can. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take the. Go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead and read it.
No, no, no. I insist. You just see we fight about it.
Okay, okay. I'll read it.
No.
Um, I Dark Edge Sonic says I did have a question, if you could meet other people that inspire you, what? Oh, I'm reading that wrong. No, I'm telling the other part. Whether that be from voice acting, art, and music right now,
uh,
who was you wanting to meet? Okay, there we go. See,
let's
I'm
see. Voice
farsighted, and that took us
actor.
close, and it's blinding me. Goodness Christ.
Voice actor. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Let me zoom this back a little bit.
I'm gonna say I would I mean, there's one. Well, first off, singer. I want to meet Evanescence. I know. I know. I can't help myself. Um, but when it comes to voice actor, Jason Griffith, Jim Cummings, and who else I would uh actually a YouTuber I would love to meet is Too Many Raptors. I would love to meet him. Uh what's another one I could think of? Artist, the artist who made The Gray Man. I love her art. Her art is very inspirational. Hell, the guy who made Sonic art, as well as um um Yuji Urakawa. I've been inspired by his art style as well. Forgot to mention that. I apologize. um, let's see. Um, I can't really think of anything else, but I guess actor-wise, the actress who was in actually, well, Laura Croft would be one. Yeah, of all things. Well, who you know who she is. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and then possibly maybe an actor, the girl who was in what was it? I'm trying to remember the name. Underworld. That the main character. Forgot her name, but yeah.
Oh, I know. Oh man, I used to have a crush on that. Oh
Dude, oh my
man.
god. Oh yeah, I know. I know. I got niche taste here. Actually, I didn't think of it. I think another artist would be Vizzy Pop. I would love to meet her too. Oh, and the voice of Angel Dust. Current and old one. That's pretty much the list I got. Yeah. But again, it's all. Oh. Oh! Wait. Can Terios top Death from Puss in Boots? Or would Death make it hard?
Wait, what? Bay.
Okay, first off, what? Okay, now, character-wise, he could possibly. Me, um, there's no way. I'm sorry. A death is gonna take me like how Cell flew into the sun in that one in that one part. I'm sorry. Any other question? I give okay. I am a switch. Thank you very much. I am a switch. I am a proud switch. There depends on my mood if I want to be, top or bottom. Okay, you gotta fight me for it though. You gotta you got you gotta prove me your worth. If that makes sense.
Look, I'm gonna switch too, but we ain't gonna talk about that. That's for a different time. But
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be.
I feel your pain though. That's why I said what I
Yeah.
said.
Oh look,
But
let's see. Kid Rex Gaming. Hello there.
oh yeah,
Hello.
that's a close friend of mine. Yo, what up, Kid Rex?
Hello.
Yeah,
Would
I'm
you like
doing
to
another
ask questions?
interview. Yeah, you can ask questions to Terios.
Yeah.
It can be uh
Yeah.
what since
Just, yeah.
Kunimitsu basically went off the rails with that one. I guess you could ask questions like that
Just
don't
as
have
long
to
as it's
be.
like YouTube appropriate, at least, or at least I can censor it somehow.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Because remember, it's for the kids. Am I right, YouTube? Am I
For the
right?
kid, oh
I
yeah,
know.
you lost me there. Yeah, you lost me there. My content is never for the kids, bro. Like,
No. It's the joke because
yeah, I know.
YouTube
I
was,
was just putting that out there.
yeah,
I was like, no, no. If you were children, you
yeah.
might want to exit stage left before. I don't
Are
know.
you kidding me? My soul is literally vibrating out of my body right now. If you see the image right now, I'm about to leave. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh, Kid
Favorite
Rex.
game of all time.
Yeah, there you
Hmm.
go.
Let's see. Favorite game of all time. Okay. Um, this may sound like no like I mean okay. Let's see. One favorite game or several? Because wait, let's see. If I were to say one would be Sonic Adventure 2, and if it was a three-part question, it would be um, let's see. Now I know you're probably gonna throw all kinds of things on me, but Sonic 06, don't get me on that. Um, and one game that's not Sonic related is Tasmanian Tiger and Sly Cooper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sly Cooper,
Oh,
yes.
and a mention would be Final Fantasy. With I forgot what was that name called again. It was the one with damn I forgot the name, but it was a Final Fantasy game. Yeah.
What's it? There's a
Let's see.
Cerberus.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's
So
the
I
one. That's the
know it.
one.
That's
Thank you
that's
for
one of
that.
my
Yeah.
favorite games too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let's go. Yeah. Dude, I should totally gameplay that with you or
Or
show that to you.
there's a Cerberus. Yeah.
Let's see. If this content is for kids, then Donald Trump is 8 months.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I was like, what?
Yeah, as you can see, I'm suffering from all kinds of things. Now feed me some more orange chicken to make my skin flawless. I'm sorry. Terrible
Oh yeah, I
impression.
remember that. No, no.
Stupid. Let's see. Dark Edge. Oh wait, there's right another question. Is since we know some of the characters who are coming to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, who would you want to in, as a DLC for the last two spots? Um, hmm. Let's see. I mean, hmm. That's a very good question. I really didn't think of it. But if I were to think right now out of the spot, um, hmm. Let's see. Hmm. You know, would actually be kind of a really cool if they put another like a company in there. Hear me out. Either would Bleach would be hilarious to see the car race.
No, that's possible because like Sega, you know, what I'm saying pretty much have Bleach in their pocket. So
Yeah, Bleach would be cool. The Bleach would be cool. I would like to put this other anime, but it's really well unknown, so I'm not gonna mention it. But it's D Gray Man, but no one knows that one, so sadly, no. I doubt that one will ever be there. But if I were to say, would be funny as heck, would be I mean, Kingdom Hearts would be cool, but I doubt they would do it. I doubt it. But yeah, hmm. I mean, Stitch would be fun, but yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't be
I
the
don't.
first time that Sega
Yeah,
had went to Disney and asked them for a
yeah,
character before.
yeah. Don't get me started on that. Um, I mean, with their like, what was it again?
I think it was Wreck-It Ralph.
One of your character, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna make sure that he's barely even shown because he's just too much money. But you have no too much money.
Every time you go high pitch with the Mickey voice, it's like the mic is not having it right now. It's like nope,
Oh no,
nope,
no.
nope.
Let me take away my. Let me see. Okay, how about this? Is this better?
Yeah, that's
Is this
better.
okay? Good. Now, you can hear me. You're gonna have to pay $5 for hearing me now. That's a subscription.
What $5 to hear Mickey talk for Disney Plus? That's hilarious.
$500. Come on, you can do it. Cough it up. You can do it. I'm so done.
Oh yeah, Kid Rick. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, yo, they could be more better Nickelodeon
Rugrats.
characters. Yeah, to
I
add in there,
mean,
like.
maybe the old version, not the new one, but that's the issue. You gotta remember they just rebranded it. So you want the new one? Question mark? I mean, it's not bad. It's just
I'm
it's kind of
guessing Rex means the older, like not older, but like the older version of Rugrats.
yeah, but yeah.
Not
I mean,
all grown
I would
up,
be
but
interesting.
the older.
The
Yeah,
classic one. Yeah,
yeah,
I see your point. Let's see.
yeah.
You know what would actually be interesting if Sony was a part of this, and then they put like other characters. Ooh, Jack and Dexter would be so good in that. Ooh, yes. Oh, that would be tight. Jack and Dexter in that game. Yes, I can
Mm-hmm.
see it now. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. That would be perfect, especially with the motor, the newer games with the bikes. Fuck yeah, let's go. And the cars. Let's go. Let's see. And then. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about the possibilities of that one. I think that's
Yeah,
my
it'd
answer
be
there.
cool if they add Jack and Dexter in
Yeah,
there. And then
yeah.
when Jack hits somebody with an item, it's like, oh, remind me not to piss you off. Bro,
I
I
know.
love
Oh my
Jack
goodness.
2, man. Well, Jack 2 and Jack 3, I
Dude,
love
Jack
that.
2. My God.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jack 2 was
Yes.
hard as. Oh, that game
Dude,
was so difficult.
what my I hate that stupid level where you have to go through the city and you're on a time limit or you have a bomb or something and you have to make sure you don't crash or do that
Yeah, you can't run into
boom
anything.
like
You
that.
on the bump. Yeah,
and,
I know
and,
exactly what you're
and,
talking about.
and it does that sad depressing music when you die and I'm like, what the heck? Oh wait, what about Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, or Jimmy Neutron? Danny Phantom, yeah, I but I don't want to give Butch Hartman any more money. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, it's funny how
I'm
you brought up
sorry. It's
like
not that I don't
two.
like them. It's just he needs to stop living the dream. He made me mad by by using a fan, not paying him, and lying to everyone about his quote uh, streaming service that was about not about content. It was about his own selfishness because quote God told him to.
Nah,
No thanks.
Jimmy will be a way better decision because
Jimmy
like
Neutron is
we
fine because
need.
he's not made by Butch Hartman, so I rather have that. And yeah, you're wondering, well, he doesn't work at Nickelodeon anymore. No, he still gets royalties. I don't want to give him anything.
I'm like,
He
bruh, like
no thanks.
Jimmy would definitely fit the bill because it's like, yo, we need to have Jimmy to have a lot more
Like yeah,
recommendation and stuff too. Like,
yeah. If anything, I don't want to give anything to Bitch Heartless. No offense.
that's funny how you said that. I'm gonna quote what Ward used to say all the time for jokes like, "Cause weak, or what was he saying? Weak rhymes with critique, or so, no critique rhymes with weak, or
Yeah,
something like that." And then he used to say that
yeah,
all the
damn.
time, and that's what used to crack me up.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. Jimmy
"Really?"
could work. Yeah. Honestly, come to think of it, Legend of Korra could work. And hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
Mm-hmm.
out.
Mm-hmm.
People still like it, despite of some people don't like it. But it can work. It can work. If Avatar's gonna be in it, Korra might be in it already. So who knows?
Yeah, I can see
Um,
that. I can see that.
you know what I would love to see? To be honest, another thing that I think would be awesome. Um, Teen Titans. And no, I don't mean Go. I'm not gonna touch it with 10 foot pole. I know some people like it, so I'm not gonna touch it. I meant the OG. The OG. That would be the greatest thing. Because guess what? Apparently they might bring it back. Uh, for another season. Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but if that's the case, this is the perfect promotion for it. I'll be honest.
Bruh, like,
Yeah.
if we're going for Cartoon Network characters that's supposed to be in there, bruh, if they don't put Courage in the game, he'd be the most hilarious person to put in the game, bro.
I'm okay. As a Sonic perspective, I can just imagine the tripped out things that Sonic and his friends are like looking at like, okay, we've seen like what genies, magical items, demons, and what the hell is that thing? That thing is a talking sponge? Okay, I've seen everything now.
The reason why I said curse because just his hurt sound effects is so funny. Like he get hit with a rocket or something, he's just going.
I don't think so. It's not relevant. That would work, but I don't think it's because here's the thing. Unless they were bringing it back like they were supposed to for the new season when they're grown up or teenagers, it ain't gonna happen. Unfortunately, it would be cool though. Sorry if I'm being technical here.
Yeah, it would be cool, but yeah, Kids Next. I agree. Yeah, Kid Next Door is a little bit not out of the loop, but kind of out of the reach because like they haven't been like yeah. Good choice though, but nah, I doubt it.
I mean, it's like me saying, oh, they should add Fillmore in there, and people are like, what the heck is a Fillmore?
Oh God, don't get me started with Fillmore. Like, what we're gonna have like when he wins the match? Hey, yo, let me let you know that chicken was dry. He's like, no, let me stop.
I'm gonna say Fillmore was good.
Yeah,
Fillmore was good. I mean, for a guy, what for a hall monitor to go into these crazy freaking detective adventures, I'm like, what the heck? When I was a hall monitor, I didn't get to do shit.
Yeah, when I was a hall monitor at one time, it was very boring. I was be like,
yeah, I was like, when I turned into a hall monitor, I'm like, oh, this is badass. I'm gonna be like, Phil. Oh, never mind.
No, I don't get to buzz people like a cop. You know, if I have my SpongeBob music playing, like do 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 do.
Oh my goodness! It's like Patrick, what do you see? What do you see? It's staring at me
menacingly. Oh man!
Okay, but any other questions? Any other questions?
Yeah, then we got. We'll take like what, like two more questions.
Any
like,
me questions, art questions, anything personal questions, any questions about my life and my existence and how it's futile. Wait,
yeah, you're the first person that would be like, oh yeah, I don't mind doing the personal questions because which is kind of crazy because. Like every time when I do interviews, I'm like, yeah, I got to stop myself not to get personal, and then you like, yo, let's get personal.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a very introvert person, but when it comes to like these things, I kind of was, I guess you could say, okay, so when I was a kid, my parents always taught me, or I would say, not taught me, but they would used to have me go up on the pulpit and freaking do all kinds of things. Hell, I used to do sign language, puppetry, all kinds of stuff in front of people. So when people ask me personal questions, I turn off my brain. I'm like, okay, here's a personal question. Except if it's like too personal, then I'm like, why do you want to know where I do what? I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, Kid Rex asks, worst food you ever eaten?
Worst food? Okay. You want to know? Okay. This is a story I have to explain. So, so my mom, she felt bad for this lady in the swap meet who had no home and stuff, so she lived with us for some time. I made friends with her sons and all that. And the lady used to cook and everything and all that. It was great. I was like, yeah, she's making good food and everything. And me living in a Hispanic household, that's bonus. You get good food. But this is where it got sour. Where we'd eat her food and I'm like excited and everything. But then one day, okay, now I'm going to say this out of all things. If you're eating something, please do not eat. Or do not, like, because this might gross you out. So I'm eating the food. I feel something in my mouth. I pull it out, and I'm pulling, and I realize it's a long ass hair, and it has, it was not clean, and I was like, no, God, no. So I like gagged it out, didn't show her though, and I'm like, You like the food? I like it. It was good. Thank you. And I'm like, I'm never
Yo,
eating that ever again.
yo, that's
And it was
crazy.
one of my and it was one of my favorite foods too. And I was like, oh god, no, just no, no. Why did you do this? Why did you do this to my? Why?
Yeah, that's
Oh, and if
crazy.
you're
If I'm
wondering what the
finding
food was, it
any,
was yeah.
oh, go ahead.
It took it took me forever to get back to eating this type of food ever again. It took me since like when I was I'm a young adult and I finally ate that food again because I it grossed me out that bad. And it's if you never heard of it, it's called pupusa, which is basically it's like a uh, uh this like tortilla thing or this uh you know that basically is full of cheese, meat, or whatever stuff. It's really good. But yeah, you should
Now I'm
try it.
saying like, yo, if I find any like weird substance in my food, I'm sorry, that person gonna have to be
I know. That's,
annihilated afterwards, bro. I'm like, I'm not gonna
oh,
find
like
no hair, no
and the
nothing.
and the bad part is I felt it in my throat. Ah,
Ah,
fuck, bro. I know. That's why I gave that warning. Oh shit. Anyways, yeah. So there's my food experience. Oh, and my most favorite. Oh, what's best thing your worst? Okay, what is the best food? Is your, okay? I'm gonna say this outright. Now, I'm gonna say this. You might think it's pizza. You might think it's spaghetti. You might think it's some. No, you give me a bowl of fruit and you put some straight out tahine on it and put some lime on it. I'm your best friend for life. I will come back with you and I would say, "Hey, pal, give me, like if you give me some of this, I'll do anything."
I have a feeling that
Yeah,
Bay or
it's a Spanish
somebody's
thing.
gonna take that out of context.
I mean, they could take it all kinds of context if you know what I mean with angel dust, you know?
You heard it here, folks. Sign all of this stuff. Oh man, I cracked
Will
myself
you
up.
fight a tiger or a spider the size of a dog? Okay. Well, knowing about animals, I'm gonna say this to you. What kind of spider and what kind of tiger is this? Because I can give it a very interesting question.
Wait, wait,
Because
wait.
if it's a tiger, yeah, that ain't gonna work. But if a spider, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think I can beat that. And no, now I won't fight it. But what I would do is trap it. And I can easily trap that, and that'll be the most easiest thing. I just spray that thing with freaking bug spray until it dies
No, no, but
somehow.
here's the thing though. Like to
Uh,
capitalize a little bit more what Kim was saying.
yeah,
He said a
yeah,
spider that is the size as a dog. What kind of spider?
yeah.
Like, is this spider? Is like one of them
Actually,
RPG
come to think of
spiders
it,
with a health bar?
actually there is kind of a spider like that. Go type in coconut spider in Australia.
Hold on, I'm finna do that real quick. Hold on, give me a sec. It's probably
That
gonna
thing is
scare the life
huge.
out of me. Hold on, wait.
That's a real thing.
Hold on.
Now some say it's part of the crab family, but they call it coconut spider. So so you never specified. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. The brown recluse.
Oh my
Hmm.
god, that's what that thing is.
Yep. Okay.
Yo,
From. Hmm. Okay.
that thing looks like a big old crab. But that's a spider. That's scary. I would
Hmm.
not want that. And oh man,
Yeah, that's a real thing. I hope you can sleep tonight. Dun dun.
ooh,
And they love going on those trash cans.
ooh.
ladies and gentlemen, I have traumatized Kyo. Who's here
Yes,
right now,
with those
live.
images live, I've been traumatized. I'm not even scared of spiders. It's just like, yo, I'm not dealing with that.
Oh,
No.
it's okay, honey. I could be the only spider for you if you want.
I'm like, I'm like, angel dust.
Oh.
it's it is not the time. I just fought a spider that's the size of a freaking dog.
Well, hun, I mean, I'm pretty much size of a goddamn, tall basketball player, but no one says anything.
Oh yeah, angel dust is that. Oh god, now that I realize. Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's tall, and if you take off his high heels, he's he's still tall. Though
Uh.
he never takes off his shoes because fun fact, he hates his feet because no one knows why. He just hates his feet.
All right. Well, we gonna go on to the
Yeah,
sign out situation
yeah,
because you know what I'm saying. I don't
yeah.
want to be.
Have you guys have a wonderful weekend. Okay, yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah, you too,
yeah,
Rex.
yeah. Also, thank you for the questions. Thank you for doing that. Yeah. So, do you mind put some? I pull some plugins here before we leave.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's all finna
Uh,
go. Like you can sign out and plug and
yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let me just go over here for a sec. Where? Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Okay, here we are. Okay, so yeah, so thank you for having me here. Kyo was very fun, and thank you for everyone here who was watching. And yeah, and thank you, Darkness. Thank you, Kid Rex Gaming. Awesome. Thank you for your questions. And yes, I still think I'm gonna face the spider over a tiger because the strength of a tiger will kill a man. I'm sorry to tell you that. Maybe 4 men or 5 men could kill him, but that's about it. But um, anyways, but let's see. Yeah. So if you want to know more about my art and stuff, just hit me up over there at deviantart.com uh slash or sorry sorry deviantart.com SA2artists. You'll find me. It'll be in the description below. You can find me also in on Twitter or X, as Elon Musk, Musky Wusky likes to call it. I'm kidding. And then we have also Instagram. Yeah, everything will be in the description below, pretty much. So don't worry about
Yeah.
that. You'll find me.
For people who
And if you
come
want to do a
across.
commission, we'll talk. But I do have a list right now. But feel free to ask about it, and I'll let you know. We'll let you know when I'm ready to do commissions again, since I'm filled. But yeah. Yeah, this is Terios, and have a wonderful day, and you go, yeah. So yeah.
All right.
Anyways, Q, go ahead.
Alright, no, like yeah, like what Terrio said. When people that come across the VOD, when the stream ends and stuff, I will have all the Terrios's like socials and so you can
Yeah,
find his DA and everything and stuff.
yeah,
That will be in the description. Me, yeah, I know who I am. You know, the one and only Kyo
mhm,
Konamiya, Kyoko 94 or
yeah,
whatever. You know.
mhm,
Um,
yeah,
I, I would
yeah,
say this next podcast will be on.
yeah, mhm,
I want to say maybe the 4th of July. If it's not on the 4th of July, it's gonna be sometime next month.
yeah,
Like that's when the next one's
yeah.
coming in. So be prepared for
Right.
that one. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you about to
yeah.
say something?
Oh, yeah. I was about to say. Also, hit me up if you guys want some voice acting work. I'm here too. I do all kinds of voices. Mostly, I do Sonic characters, Angel Dust. No one else ever has been. Stitch, etc. Whatever the hell you want. I'm here. So yeah. Again, now you can continue. Forgot to mention that.
All right. Um. But yeah, like I said, most likely July the
Yeah.
4th will be the podcast and all that stuff. But
Mhm.
like I always say before I close this off, salute me, shoot me, and I'll see y'all later on next project or whatever that I do. Peace
Mhm.
out to everyone or
Mhm.
whatever.